We're back, everyone. You might know her as a business owner and a retail manager. Natalie R. Weiss is a well-known face in local business. Now you can hear her voice as well in the new book series, 76 Bridges, Finding Their Way. Natalie Weiss is at the mid-morning table today. And so good to have you here with us, Natalie.
Good morning. It's nice to be here.
You know, as we mentioned, people may recognize you from working in businesses in town.
That's correct.
At one time you owned
PJ's Barbecue, and then the convenience store out in the industrial park, JR's.
So how does one go from the world of retail to being a published author?
Well, first one realizes that at some point you cannot continue to work 7 days a week. And I had been given the opportunity over the past 10 years to actually author and co-author 5 business books.
Okay.
So I had some experience with writing, realized it was something I could enjoy and continue to do even as I got older.
All right. But this book is your first fictional
work. It is my
right?
first fiction, that's correct. And it has been so much fun that I've decided to make it a series. So this is book 1. We have more to follow.
Well, tell us about 76 Bridges. What's this book about? This
book is for women, written by a woman for women.
Okay.
It's about 2 ladies who grew up in the Appalachian Mountains.
Okay.
Life managed to take them in completely different directions, as it does for most of us.
Yes,
There are a lot of elements in this book that I feel like a lot of readers can identify with.
Do you draw from some of your own experiences?
I do. And some 4 decades later, they have the opportunity to reconnect.
And what I love is how they reconnected, because we can all identify with this one.
They clicked on Facebook.
Found each other on Facebook.
It's
happening every day.
That's right, that's right. And that's one of the things that I enjoyed most about this book, is that I could take my experiences and put them in a humorous and, of course, fictional setting that I felt like a lot of readers could identify with. We've all had friends that we lost touch with.
Sure.
We've all had careers that at some point in time we were ready to move on to something else, such as myself. And then we've all had the chance to click on Facebook to try to reconnect with some of those friends.
What are some of the lessons in this book for women who, you know, as we said in the setup, you know, life kind of got in the way, maybe they drifted apart from friends, but now, you know, here they are 40 years later, they find each other again.
It's never too late is the first thought that I would like somebody to take away from it. And as we reach our prime years, there is a tremendous opportunity to start a second career, to revisit maybe pursuits or passions that we put on the back burner to raise children or take care of that first career. And that's what I'd like.
Do you address fear at all in this? Because I think for a lot of women, just people in general, branching out and trying something new, fear becomes a factor.
It does, and yes, it is addressed in the book.
All right. Well,
I won't elaborate.
Okay, she's not going to give it all away. No spoilers here on the mid-morning table. You have now. The book actually came out this past summer, right?
The book was published on July 22nd. It's available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle. And locally, it's available at the Hallmark stores in Columbus and Starkville and Durham's Pharmacy in Vernon, Alabama.
I have to ask you what it felt like to have this come to fruition, because, you know, I often think that people, when they, you know, you sit down and you pen a book and to finally have it in your hands, that has to be the most amazing feeling.
It was. It was. It's like
giving birth to a baby?
Exactly.
Bit, yeah.
I have a little anecdote about that. Writing books is like having children. The first one is an experiment. The second one is a comfortable routine. By the time 3 and 4 come along, it's something you can't live without.
Wow. Well, 76 Bridges, you can find it, as she's already told you. We've got some book signings coming up. Tell us, the first one's coming up in Millport?
The first one is September 23rd in Millport at the Public Library. And then we have 11 to follow. All of that information is on my website.
All right, what's your website address?
www.natalieweiss.com.
And some people are going, Natalie, I thought she was Renee. Your friends have called you Renee for years.
That
but
is
you
true.
Write under the name Natalie, right?
That is correct. Natalie's the pen name.
Well, Natalie, thank you so much for bringing by the book. We appreciate it. Good luck with it, and good luck on all those upcoming signings, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Well, just how important is it to know your doctor and his or her background? We will explain why coming up next on Mid Morning.